Hi everyone, today's July 19th. It's the new moon, and I'm sitting here and waiting to record a little something for you today. And there's a few things I wanted to talk about. Number one, what are you creating today? What are we all creating today? And one of the things that have come up a few times today, that has come up a few times today, is the Angel Peace Center in school and the need for a new school, a new paradigm of schools for the new children, for the star children, for the rainbow children, the crystal children, the indigo cusp children, whatever you want to call them. They have lots of names and lots of labels, and we don't really like labels. But they've actually told me to call them the star children. So I guess we'll talk about the star children today and see what they want to say to you. They basically are a group of children that are incarnating. Some of them have incarnated already, and some are continuing to incarnate. And they come to bring peace. They've come from other planetary systems, other star systems, and they want to spread love, peace, just by being here. And they don't need to go to schools. They don't need anything except love and natural living environments that are healthy for them. So they want this message to get out to parents in general to help the children be more healthy, more natural, less bombarded by toxins. And toxins are things that are in the food system, that are in the water, toxins that are in the vaccines, toxins that are in the medications, toxins that are in the schools, in the radiation waves that are coming from your home, your computer, your phone, from your environment, from cell phone towers, from chemtrails, chemicals everywhere. So what do? We need to purify the home as much as possible, purify the schools as much as possible, purify the diet as much as possible to help these sensitive children cope with the level of toxicity that exists today on planet Earth. So when we look at our water systems, we want to double filtrate our water, which means if you have tap water, you need to use a very heavy-duty system, very high-quality system. I'm not going to say names. There are many on the market, and they're quite expensive to filter, and then also to remineralize and restructure your water. There's also the option of distillation. It's wise to distill water and then remineralize it through the use of filtration systems and other models that are out there to remineralize your own water. That's just one example of what the star children need. They need a lot of fresh air. They need a lot of green trees, oxygen. They need nature. They need to be playing outside. They need creative expression. They need love. They need freedom. And what's happening right now in most schools across the country and in the world is that they're not getting that. They're really getting told what to do. They're bored. Their creativity is stifled. So we're asking parents to consider a new paradigm of learning for their children and to take more responsibility by either homeschooling or unschooling or creating new schools with other people who are considering the same ideals for their children. And that happens a lot here in the Santa Cruz area, for example. There's a lot more parents who are definitely more aware, and there's a lot more children who are being raised this way in this area. In the San Jose area, it's not as common, but some people are starting to understand that the children need a better school system than just sitting at a desk all day. And as a French teacher, as a teacher, I saw that. I taught in a school district that was a very good school district in New York. We had the best test scores in the state, but with that came a lot of pressure. It came from the principals, and it went down to the teachers, and then it went down to the students, and the students have all sorts of emotional problems and stress problems because of the high state standards that are used in school districts. And those state standards are really intended just to achieve funding. So it becomes a money game, actually, in public schools. And that's not really what we want to subject our children to. It's not really fair to them that they have to become part of a system that is a money system and a money game. So we're asking for divine intervention We're asking for support. We're asking for more partners to help us create a school, to help us create a community around the world. And this isn't going to be just one. There's going to be many, many like it, and they're not going to be built by me. They're going to be built by lots of people. I've already been in touch with probably 10 to 20, 30 people just in the last 6 to 8 months who are very much aligned with the same life purpose as I am, which is to create a school for children. So right now, the Angel Peace Center and School project is in the process of creating a business plan. We've created a brochure. We're creating books. We're on our 3rd book right now to spread information about this topic. And we're looking for funding to start a nonprofit status. It requires about $500 minimum to start a nonprofit status at this time. But in addition to consulting with different investors and whatnot, the need for seed money and the need for investment and other partners goes up from there. So the Angel Peace program and project is really looking for partners and anyone who wants to see these new children raised in a new way and schooled in a new way. So if you're interested, contact me, and my website is angelpeace.com. My name is Andrea. I'll be glad to talk with you. And right now, we're going to let the Star Children talk a little bit about the dolphin and whale energies that are coming through, because we've been playing a lot in the last 24 hours, and there's been a lot of dolphin and whale energy off the coast here in Northern California. And they're sending out waves of energy, and so I'm just going to sit with you for a moment, and I want you to tune into your 3rd eye and into your heart chakra and tune into the frequency of the whales and the dolphins that are trying to connect with us through the oceans. And there's many reasons why they're trying to connect with us, but the number one reason why is because they need to enhance our telepathic communication. They need to enhance our spiritual communication to assist us with our life purpose and to assist us with the work that we're here to do on the planet, in terms of also cleaning up the environment, keeping it clean, protecting the whales and dolphins in the oceans. The whales and dolphins communicate with me very often when they're going through or about to go through shifting in the waters, whether it's a tsunami or the military doing sonar testing, which is slated to be happening, if not now, very soon. They've alerted me to the need for the Fukushima nuclear power plant to be disabled. They are communicating that all of the nuclear power plants need to be disabled because of earth changes that are upcoming. It would be wise to shut down all of those because many of them are coastal and many of them are going to be in danger. And they're communicating a lot with children. So I want to encourage parents right now, especially parents and teachers, to listen to their children and what they're saying to you, because the children have messages. A lot of what I'm saying to you today is what a child would come and say to you about the oceans and cleaning the oceans and paying attention and cleaning up the environment and eating healthy foods and creating schools where there's peace and love and joy and all of these things. This is really what the Star Children are coming through to share. And their energy is very much as innocent and playful as a dolphin's. They're very, very connected. So the dolphins will encourage you to connect with them energetically so that you can begin to expand your own awareness, consciousness, and communication skills with them. This will help you with your children. This will help you work with all children. And we're entering a time on the planet where we have to put the children first, where we have to really embody the principle of that we're here for the next 7 generations and that what we're doing is for the next 7 generations. And it's been said many, many, many times by many spiritual teachers, and yet most of the spiritual teachings that are out there and most of the teachers who are out there are not actually working with or working on issues that are affecting the children. So if we mean what we say, we need to get to work with the children, involving the children, projects for the children, including them, no longer dislocating them and segregating them from our lives. So that's just a little message for parents to understand that we are needing at this time, and children are needing at this time, to be integrated completely into our daily lives. This means you don't put your child in daycare and school and all these other things. It means we need to learn to live in community again. It means we need to keep our children with us and live in balance, in harmony with nature, with Creator. And that is a challenge for many people to figure out how do I make money and how do I raise my kids and keep them with me all day long. That is a big challenge for many women, especially that I know, and for many parents. So we're here to have this discussion. We're here to figure it out together. We're not here to sit here and say this is impossible, we can't do it. It is possible. It's been done before. People have been living in tribes for many, many, many eons, and they know how to do it. They know how to farm. They know how to raise their kids together. They know how to create things together. And so we just need to learn how to work together again as people, as humans. And the children are really coming in with this template, this design for this new earth. And if we are to become more aware and listen to them, which means we don't need to sit here and necessarily talk too much about what we want to do. We sit here, we communicate with the children, we let the children talk, and we let the children tell us what they want to do. And that is the design, and that is the template of the new earth. No idea that I can come up with, or that any adult I know of that can come up with any kind of design or template is going to be what is going to fix this planet and bring it into balance. What needs to happen is that the children are heard, that the children are brought together in groups and integrated into society. And that way we'll begin to formulate what needs to happen based on what they say to us. So, we'll leave that as the first video on the Angel Peace Center and school, and on the new paradigm of schools and communities in general that need to begin to be built all over the world. So thank you very much, and we'll come back another time to share more with you about this topic. Have a beautiful day.